I had a little bit of hesitation picking this product up because of the fact that I was not able to go in person. You know, we can't shop anywhere in person right now since we're all quarantined. The Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. And they're saying juicy skin is in. So not being able to have my normal habits of going to Ulta or going to Sephora or going to some other store and pick out the color before I purchased it was a little intimidating. But what I did was I used the Tarte concealer on a daily basis. So these are the two shades that I use. So the one that's closest to my skin tone is the deep, which I think it's technically like 53 or 54 in. So I just picked up the one that was pretty close. I tend to qualify as like a medium dark neutral skin tone shade. So I picked up the one that was pretty similar to that. So, and truth be told, with us all kind of being quarantined right now, I haven't been wearing a whole lot of makeup. I think my makeup on a daily basis has consisted of lip balm, if that counts as makeup. So I didn't, you know, I'm kind of looking for products that are a little lighter right now, that have a little bit of a light look if I do want to put something on. So this is why this kind of piqued my interest. I did a little bit of research because the biggest product that I've used from Tarte so far is a concealer. So with this one, with the whole Maracuja Tinted Hydrator, they talk about, I guess that's a passion fruit. So this is supposed to deliver a sheer wash of color while infusing skin with Maracuja superfruit for 12-hour hydration and wear. So we'll see, I guess, because I haven't played with this yet. So let's see. Let me hold it up here so you can see it. Okay, so I like the applicator. Oh, and it's sealed. Hey, yeah, so the product is sealed, which is really, really great. I like that a lot. That makes me feel better as a consumer, the fact that they took the time to put that little bitty seal on it, so I know nobody's been playing with it, because that's always a concern that I have when I pick something up in the store. So that's good. So let's see, let's get that off. All right, okay, so here's another cool point that I want to bring out. If you can see how small the opening is right there, that little bitty opening like that, I love that, so that you're not wasting too much product when it comes out. So let me see. We'll see if I got a good color match. All right, let me see what it smells like. It barely has any smell, which is good. And let's see. I'm gonna kind of. Okay, so it looks a little lighter than what I would have thought. I mean, I have to see what it looks like on my face, but with it being like a tinted hydrator, you know, you kind of sheer it out, so it's not, you know, you don't have to have like the most perfect match, like you're, you know, matching like a full face, like full coverage foundation. I see it has like a little bitty hint of like a paintish type of smell, if that's something that I can even say. I don't know how else to describe it except that some foundations kind of smell like paint a little bit. So I think it still has like a very faint hint of that. And then let me go ahead and see what it looks like. Okay, so let me see. It almost felt like a little too dark when I put it on at first, but I'm really light in the inner part of my face. I forgot to add that I don't have anything on my skin right now. Let's see, so I think right off the bat, this one is a little too dark for me right now. But once we get into the summer, this will probably be a better match. Or let me see. Let's see. So I'm just kind of spreading it on a little bit on my face. It almost has a little bit of an oily feel to it. And I don't know if that's just due to the base moisturizer that I have on or what. Let me see. And just for point of reference, the base moisturizer that I have, I use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer on a daily basis. And then I also had some Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate on skin. I love that. So I'll talk about that later in a different video. So when I first put it on, it felt like it might have been a little too dark, but as I'm kind of blending it in, it looks a lot better. I think I still would want to have maybe 2 shades. I'm not the type of, I'm never happy with just 1 shade. I would feel a little more comfortable with 2 shades. Something I may do as a bit of a hack is to mix a little bit of the lighter Tarte concealer that I have in, just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And so oh, well, that looks nice. That looks nice though. Let me see. After I finished kind of rubbing it in on that first pass, that actually looked pretty nice. Like I said, I've never used this product before, so I'm not sure how much to use. So that's something that I'll have to play with. I'm gonna see what it looks like if I put a little more on here. And let me just squirt it on so you can see. I'll put a little bit on my forehead, a little on my chin, and a little on each cheek. So this will be kind of my, I guess technically second layer. Might be too much. I may regret this. We'll see. Let's see. I'm gonna use my, this is like a foundation brush that I got from AliExpress, but I'm gonna use that to kind of work the second coat in to the skin and see how it looks. It almost feels at first when I put it on that it looks a little too red, but it ends up looking pretty natural, which is nice. Which is kind of what you want just for like a bit of a fresh-faced look on a daily basis. Something real light and simple. I mean, you could use a foundation brush, you could use, and I don't have like any type of product on my face, no concealer or nothing, so that's just what this product added. But you could use a foundation brush, you could use a buffer brush, you could use a beauty blender, any of those, or a combination of those products. Like I worked it in with the foundation brush, but I may go over it with one other brush just to see. I actually like how that looks. I actually like that. I'm gonna take this Sephora double-headed brush that I use a lot in my videos and just kind of buff it in the skin a little more. And so this brush is completely dry, so it's kind of, you know, I guess kind of blotting, serving to kind of blot away the excess product and just kind of leave what needs to be left on the skin so it's not too much. And so you don't have to blot away excess all over your face. You could just do like the T-zone and around the nose if you want, but just blot it off a little more. Yeah, so that is like really, really subtle. That looks nice actually. Okay, so at first I was thinking it might have been a little too dark, but when I kind of rubbed it in, when I kind of applied it and worked it in, it ended up just kind of giving me this really subtle glow, which I like. I'll get a little closer so you can see it left this nice radiance on my skin, which I don't feel like, I feel like that is the product kind of shining through, because I did have, like I said, skincare on my face before. But and again, this would be for someone who you know, wants like a really natural look. Like I said, most of us for the time being, you know, aren't really going here and there, but you want to look, you know, you want to look nice while you're at home still. You don't want to be completely barefaced. If you wanted a little more coverage, I would say probably mixing this with a concealer would give you a little more coverage, and that's probably more so how I would use this on a daily basis. But I like it. It doesn't feel irritating to my skin. I don't feel that my skin is irritated or anything like that, which is good. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. Okay, deep neutral, deep neutral, 54N. The Tinted Hydrator, Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. And I like it. I like it. I'll be using this one. I'll use this one. I'll work on a look for this one and compare it with some other products. But nope, I like it. It's good. All right. Thanks for checking us out. Take care.